There is
Yeah,
music on.
fine.
Yeah, I'll start and stop.
For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I crippled a guy at the end of the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I did more than just cripple him. I fucking ended his leg career.
Congratulations, you pulled a me.
Yeah, but at least this is expected of me.
It's kind of expected a dice game at this point.
Yeah, but not at the beginning.
Oh shit! It's I was like going to put hashtags on the tweet. I saw hashtag BOJ, and I was like, "Is Boheesh trending?"
Boheesh.
God damn it, Daryl, get out of the forest.
There's a Darrow in the forest. He's been shot right in the leg. He's dragging it on the ground, and his pants are filled with drag.
Drag.
We're trying to be polite here. I just didn't want to spit. I made up the word drag to substitute the word shit.
I mean,
Darrow shit himself, 'cause he's dying out in pain. He wants to help out his new nephew, who's in the desert and insane.
He's not in Disney anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say anything about the other part of it, but he's definitely not in Disney anymore.
He's hanging out with a purple. That's right.
Oh no, we have the perps.
He won't be able to hang out with me for long, though. He's got to go with you.
But with Tondo.
There's a reason for that too, Jack. You're kind of responsible for that, Jack.
What did I do?
You know what? I opened up that tab and didn't get to read it, but I need to read that, because if he's looking for a pig, I want to know about this. No,
Nicolas Cage in Sweet.
I will tell you this right now. No file Phantasma next week if Nicolas Cage is looking for a pig. That takes forever. Oh, I'm gonna help find this pig. I feel like I know where it is. There's a map to it on the back of the Declaration of Independence. I'm gonna
So
find this
what's
pig.
in the bag? A pig or something?
A pig.
Anyway.
Okay, we want to watch
no.
Wicker Man after this?
Kinda. Yeah, Jack, the main reason TL can't go with you is TL has like a crippling phobia of guns.
Oh yeah.
So the poor will be afraid.
You pulled out 3 at the end of the last
I
session.
did go full Zorro. I had the shotgun in my mouth.
So, Dan, Dice Gate stuff isn't going to probably happen for a little bit, so you'll be on the sideline for a second.
Oh yeah, I figured.
But, well... Oh, perfect. I jump.
Hi, I definitely remember this game existing.
I know you didn't. That's okay, because you're funny.
Did you see the Discord announcements I put in? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
So, you got time. You got time, Junk. We're not going to jump into the Dice Gate Seagull stuff immediately, so we're going to do some of the kunai things first.
Okay.
Right now, when we get back into session, oh, Noodle, you can go live. Have you gone live or no?
Yeah, we've been
We're
live.
live.
All right, well, that was good to know. Thank you.
You know what? I keep opening
There
up
we
these
go.
notes. I don't need half of these notes anymore. Just
Hi.
stuff from the Dark Tournament.
I'm glad I remembered before we got into the session, and then I would have been the sad.
Look at me, I'm Noodle and the sad. If you ask me what my favorite type of food is, it's saddles.
Oh.
Hey, don't take the piss out of Shadows. They're delicious.
Is that actually
They're
a
full of
thing?
emotional dread.
Oh, okay.
You just have a big box of British Shadows.
Trust me,
Every
they
time-
make you feel better about being alive. Because there's
Every
nothing
time you
bad
think
about
about
it.
them, you just go, alright, let's solve these then.
I'm
It's
not a
salty with
policeman from the
tears.
1920s.
British saddles. Eat the more you get. Cauliflower knob. I love that line so much, Jack.
I can't find any like online
You need
On
to,
the,
alright?
of
Look,
a.
you're responsible for this too. I was telling my mom about that, and now she wants to see it. So you're
Why?
obligated to find that dude special.
I mean, I have the DVDs, but I don't have a way to play them on my computer.
Don't make me send you a DVD player.
Don't send a DVD player. You couldn't anyway, because if you sent
I
one
could.
from where you are, it wouldn't work. They're region locked DVDs.
Oh yeah, you gotta send him a Palamanian one.
Oh, great. I gotta go jumping through hoops to watch a funny man.
We made that mistake before when we ordered the DVD, and it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
working on
I
DVD
asked him
player.
this stuff ahead of time, Cable, because he said he got his PSP working. I was gonna send him Persona 1 and 2, but he wouldn't be able to play them.
What the?
Because that
Oh,
region
person. Sorry, you're pronouncing it wrong.
Shut the
Let me
fuck
close
up,
out this
Cable.
tab because
I'll slit your
I need to
fucking-
DM right now. I can't have a tab open that's just Google image search of Josh Peck 2021. I can't be looking at it. And for anybody who's curious, I was looking at pictures of Josh Peck because I wanted to show people how soulless he looked.
It's actually upsetting.
Well, you guys, if you want to go down the route, do introductions, we can just kind of get this thing started. Gosh.
I'm battery batty. Whoa.
More energy.
I am battery batty. Whoa.
More energy. Like your toes on fire.
I'm battery batty.
Right.
Well, now we know what his toes sound like when they're on fire.
Anarchy DM for Buggy Bone.
Don't actually promo me. Next person.
Wow, okay, then.
He's got a long finger.
I do have long, spindly fingers I inherited
changed
from
up
my
the music.
grandma.
Oh, I guess it's me next. Hi, Blackjack K9. I do art. My commissions are currently open. I've got everything else on the channel so far now, and I'm the DM for Digimon Knighthood. Give that a check out. We'll actually be back this week, so.
We're coming back, we swear.
Next!
Oh, I suppose. Hi, Ninja Dan's Funhouse. I play Dice Gay here in Final Phantasma. I'm Victor and Bugs X Bones. I'm in pretty much everything else. And I'm gonna flip it over to Noodly.
Hello, I'm Noodle Laser. I play Kunai here. I play Coco in fucking Bugs X Bones. What the fuck? I'm the DM for Onryo. I'm still working on that, but my attention has been thusly swayed to a video game, so that's gonna be on hold for a while. I do art. Yeah. Who hasn't gone?
Chobu and Jumbo Bumbo.
Alright, Jimbly Bimbly.
Jumbo, bumbo, jumbo, bumbo.
Oh, she's not here.
I'm Jumbo
Oh, there she is.
Jumbo. So I have a Twitter, Junkbot3K, and also Twitch, Junkbot3000.
Follow her, she draws goat. She like goat.
Yes.
She is goat.
Jumbo, bumbo, jumbo, bumbo.
You know what? I'm realizing a missed opportunity to just make the Queen of the Seagulls a goat.
Damn. If only.
You know what? Hindsight's 2020 and my vision's already terrible. Chibi.
Hi. That's all we get.
Yeah.
Slut.
Listen,
There
Chibi
is at
does
least
art for
one
the
YouTube-
channel that he can't show off because
Actually, it's not
secret.
true.
There is one that's up today.
I actually did post something today.
Okay, go.
The
Go.
Digimon
ahead.
tape, but uncoloured and unshaded.
Happy anniversary, Chibi showed art.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. I finally did post an art for once.
Fucking proud of you, dog.
It was an adventure for all of us involved.
Well, you know what? You know what they say about adventures? Adventures are a dish best served with recap.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
I'll do it. I was planning to do it. Everybody immediately jumped to the not it. I was like, I was
Sorry,
just getting
force of
so...
habit. It happens with us in our fucking in our other games.
Jump, boom, boom,
It
jump.
happens all the
All
time
right.
with both fans.
When last we left off in Final Phantasma, Misha and Kunai made a big ol' stink rolling up to the industry run by the manager, who Louise will not be here with us this week. The manager is taking care of some side business. He's over in America currently. We will see him when he gets back. He has left his intern to take care of everything. I don't have art for the intern, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, I'm the intern.
Hi. But they went there with their undercover manager, Matt, and approaching a show which was supposed to be a fairly reasonable like intro for Kunai and Misha to prove what they got. It was clearly evident to Matt and everybody else once it started showing off. The crowd was paid to not like them. The crowd was paid to cause problems. Matt managed to sway some people there with money himself, but not before a series of unfortunate events, which were completely accidental, by the way, caused a stage light to fall and hit Misha directly in the face. She didn't get any glass in her eye, but she did get a lot of shards like scattered into her face. So the show was ended prematurely, with the manager promising a series of like challenges that if the group can overcome them, they will earn a spot in the industry, and he will personally see to it. On their way back to the office after leaving said event and like resting, they did leave the office again to go outside and see that there was a strange woman wielding a large weapon who appeared to be accosted by men in suits, your typical goons as you were. She seemed like she was holding her own fairly competently. She did get shot in the liver, but they did manage to take all of them out, with Kunai actually killing somebody. And on the flip side of that, Daisuke was doing something with some birds. Who knows? Daisuke, Shufu, and Suzaku have entered the domain of the Seagull Queen. Or the Under Seagull Queen. It is a world full of chaos and woe, where time does not stand still, it only moves backwards. We will get to that when we get to it. But as we jump back into the session, Kunai, you are standing over the goon whose throat you melted out, along with Matt and the person who you know to be Xiaowei. What do you do? Just finished dissolving a boy.
I did do that, indeed. I don't know. We're just gonna basically ask Xiaowei to come follow us back to the office.
Well, seeing as how I was shot, yeah, I need to go get this removed. Excuse me. And she just sort of like pats you on the shoulder and starts walking.
Okay. Alright.
Also, I should probably look.
Oh.
She just spits up a little bit of blood. You see, she's
that's
using the Guandao as like a walking stick. She's breaking the cement as she's doing that.
That's pretty noticeable. No, never mind. I'm just gonna loot them dead people.
Alright, roll a survival check. Also,
Okay.
only the red one is dead. Green and blue are still alive. It's just blue's missing a leg. Also, this is the guy you signed the shirt for, and he's just gonna like... He's doing the thing where like you just put your hands up, like I don't want any part of this, and he's just gonna walk off. Yeah, no, I got the shirt. I'm leaving.
Good on you.
Survival. Managed to get a gun from one of them.
I
Unless you
don't
wanna
need
keep it.
this. I'm gonna pocket it in anyway because I could probably sell it.
Alright, you can add one handgun.
And a gun.
It's got 4 bullets left in it.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, with that survival check, I'm going to point something out to you. You don't find anything else on them, like, but it's like, if there's people who are usually outside, they would have something on them typically. Like, nobody goes out without anything. I want you to make an intelligence check for me.
Oh, okay.
If you'd like, well, no, Xiaowei's not there to assist. I don't know if Matt's doing anything at this time.
Nah, he's just
Natural
looking
one.
open, I think.
These people are just cheap. They obviously, you're done dealing with them.
Okay. I'm gonna call up the boss and be like, we need to clean something up. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, what do you mean clean something up?
I'm just gonna point the camera.
That's gonna be a bit harder.
Yeah, well, they were picking on the new girl.
Need you to come back here.
Okay.
And I guess, do you guys just head back?
Mm-hmm.
Map adjusted.
Size.
You see her as you and Matt make it back to the office. You see Xiaowei. You see a bloody bullet just sitting on a table, and you see her just like sterilizing a wound as she's like bandaging it up.
Jesus. You some kind of military veteran?
She's like ripping cloth, even though there's like actual gauze and bandage around. I prefer this over using traditional things. This is a bit more, how do I put it? If nobody gives me a handout, then they can't tempt me with anything later on. I don't owe them favors.
That's a little paranoid, but whatever.
You don't know, alright? How many have you killed in your entire life? Aside from that one, oh, she killed a human. We're not supposed to do that, right? No, you're not.
I'm sorry. Overboard. And besides, it seems like they were following her for some reason and also actively attacking us.
Oh, they definitely started.
We can't be killing people at a time like this, Kunai, especially you.
Ah, fine.
This is gonna be a bit difficult. And it's not like we can hide it, because the Grim Reapers will know. And Sheena is not technically set on this area right now, so we can't ask Sheena for a favor. Also, I wouldn't ask Daisuke's wife to do that. This is difficult, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. That's just a little bit more I have to do in mind, but anyway, you say they were following her?
Mm-hmm. And attacking us with guns.
You see as she like finishes bandaging up her stomach. Make a perception check, Kunai.
Ooh. Natural 33.
Yeah, you see it as she's like pulling her shirt down. You see like above where the gauze and bandages are, like up towards like underneath like the like sort of like near the armpit area, but just about where the hip and the waist would be. It's you see a wooden stake taped there.
She's
And
going
like,
to
starts
take note of that, kind of wincing.
And she starts like lowering her dress back down. And you see her just like as she's like finishing fixing herself up, and she just like sits back. Ah, no, they weren't following me. They were
Wait.
already here when I got back.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. saw them skulking around. They were talking to some dude with a shirt, and then they just left. Or it looked like that's when I thought it was suspicious. I thought they were attempting to rob the kid. So I got in the middle of it. They pulled guns out on me. Was going to subdue them fairly easily, and then you melted their throat. Although I didn't count on getting shot. That was me being sloppy.
That's suspicious.
Well, what are you gonna do? You got one of them. I don't know how long he's gonna last, though. I'm pretty sure 2 of them died. Oh, and she just points to Matt. He blew off one of their legs. He's probably gonna bleed out soon. Yamada just looks at you, Matt.
They opened fire at us.
What's... You just, like... You see Yamada just go into his desk. He just, like, pulls out a secondary stack of paperwork. And you see him just filling shit out at the moment. So how is your infiltration mission going?
Badly. Very badly.
It's so far. That's the best I can give you.
Oh, what's been happening? And then Misha just looks like, oh yeah. You know, Yamada, I'd tell you what I saw, but 2 things is: 1, I don't work for you, and 2, depth perception's a little bad for me right now. And she's just like looking at him with like an eye patch on. It is kind of cool though.
It's bitchin'.
What are the odds you think that was an accident?
Absolutely not.
Well, seeing as if they're willing to do that, it might be evident for, or it might be beneficial for you to maybe take a little bit of backup in there with you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I just don't know who to go for.
You see him just like sitting around. A Honda just like looks to you and raises up a hand. I don't think I could be a very good idol, but I could try.
No.
Do you see this? His hair is perfect. And he's just like flowing his hair. And Xiaowei just starts poking it with her weapon. And it's fun to poke.
We're looking for more females.
I don't think Karina's doing anything.
I would prefer that she keep it that way.
Renka's just looking like I'm gonna roll a perception on something. Oh, you have such bad wisdom. And you rolled a 17 though. Xiaowei like turns her head towards Renka and sees that Renka is doing work, but it looks like she's like sort of resolving herself to just push it to the side. And so she just like stands up. She just like stretches her back out. Well, I can see where this is going. Listen, you, Reina, Renka, Rachel. Perfect. Rachel, listen, you have things to do. Also, you probably know the city better than I do, so I will help out them. And we'll be good. I mean, obviously it's me. I should be fine. Also, what is an idol?
Oh boy. Do you know anything about singing and dancing?
You know, there were many questions you could have asked her, Noodle, and I'm very happy that was it. Okay, I assume a nat 20 grapples you, right?
Probably.
She immediately leaps over and grabs you by the shoulders, looking you dead in the eye. Her eyes are bugged out. Singing and dancing, of course I know things about them. Those are some of their normal tactics they use to seduce and entice. I've dealt with this from many points in my life. They'll lure you in with promises of an elegant time and beautiful music, only so that they can bite your neck and drain your blood.
Stop! 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 Oh my god, stop! 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 I'm smack her. I'm genuinely going to smack her across the cheek.
Okay, you give her a quick slap.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I had to stop her from screaming.
Listen, you're the one to be doing the seducing.
Well, if you're dealing with that, you're probably dealing with either something in vampiric in nature or something similar to it.
Genuinely demonic, most likely.
It's all the same breed. If it's the type of creature that steals the life force or souls from another one, yeah, no, I know what to do with them.
I mean, you could say that the music industry is soulless to begin with, but hey, who am I to judge?
Well, regardless if it's soulless to begin with, if it's stealing life force from something else, I'll do what I've done since I was 7 years old, which is slice it straight through the neck.
I like your enthusiasm, but we're gonna have to work on your footwork.
Footwork is perfect.
For dancing?
I have to dance?
Yes.
I swore I would never do that.
Well, you're gonna unswear it now.
I had to learn, though. I had to learn to not dance. As part of my preparations. You see, if they can read minds. If they know that I can dance, they'll know that I'm onto them. That way, if they know I can't dance, they'll just think that I'm being
Shall we? Listen, I can read minds.
You see her eyes squint as she looks at you. You see her reaching towards the side of her hip.
Is there any of us that can't read minds here?
Misha can't, Renka can't. I don't know about him.
Honda can't read his own mind sometimes. Honda's just sitting there, he literally, oh, well, that's different. No, wait, I've always had 5 fingers.
You never mind. Listen, just because some of us are more spiritually sensitive or demonically inclined does not make us bad people.
She puts a finger up to your lips, and then she turns towards Yamada. You, Yamada, when she first entered the building, did you invite her in, or did she come in on her own free will? She just kind of came in. I think it was a job offer. You immediately see her, like, perk back up and, like, pat you on the shoulders. Oh, okay, you're fine. You're not a vampire.
I can walk out in the sunlight if that helps.
Not as much as you'd think. I haven't seen proof of it, but I did watch a movie. I think they're called reverse vampires. Primarily located in California. Anyway.
She's having a huge headache right now.
Anyway, children shouldn't worry themselves about this. Don't worry, let your elder help you. I will be there with you tomorrow.
I am not a child. I'm, what, like 4 years younger than you?
You don't even know how old I am.
I can guess.
Oh no, I look old.
No, you don't look old. I'm just saying we're probably around the same age at least.
Rest thine head, child. And she just sits you down in the chair.
Oh!
I'm not gonna make you roll a perception check on this, but she smells like garlic. Anybody in the office can smell it. Matt, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Did you give the manager your phone number last time?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay. Then you would be receiving a call right now.
Oh. Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a Matt.
This is... I think of my name.
Hey, my name is Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Anyway, I'm calling on behalf of the manager you spoke with at the idol industry today. first whole bandy competition thingy, it's gonna be taking place over at one of the parks near Osaka. We got a stage set up for it.
Okay.
Also, not 7 bands. We only could manage to get 3 of them together. 2 of them quit. One of them's old, and the other one we don't know where they are.
That's kind of sloppy work.
Well, Louise, I see you in chat. You employ a Kyle because he's cheap. And just so you know, it's Kyle, K-I-L-E.
Ugh.
Gross.
Kill it.
So, there'll be time. Just have them head to the park tomorrow. Their competition will be, their first one will be against the, I don't know music classifications. All I know is they're called 100% cream cheese. Have fun.
Oh no, you
Ah,
didn't.
Bostonian. I see.
They're Bostonian and a half. Anyway, I gotta go. I think I'm being fired. Bye. He just hangs up the phone.
Well, good news. Oh wait, good news. We got our first event.
Ugh.
Ugh. Xiaowei just looks. What I'm supposed to be doing.
Kunai's actively on her knees hoping and praying that Suki comes. Please, if there is a god, please let Suki come. I'm begging you.
See, there is a god, but you gotta remember, it's me.
Please, God, please.
I'm sorry, Neil, I rolled for it again. She's not getting over what she needs. Suki is, like, Tayo specifically is doing some shit. And Suki might actively be needed there, or else I might have to write off one of Kaminomichi's lives. But,
Oh no.
nope, so you know where to go for tomorrow, but, Yamada's just looking. So, where's the event? Is it in a more open place, or are they sending you to another death studio?
Hey, probably another death studio. Either way.
And I will relay all the information.
Oh, we gotta play a park event.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Reschedule.
Not if
No
you
want
don't
to.
know what you're doing.
We're not famous yet, dipshit.
Just she looks like she's in a huff. Fine. When we get famous, no parks.
Agreed.
Xiaowei is just looking. So, what is it I will be doing tomorrow?
Well, for starters, you will be dancing and lip syncing. We can't take any chances.
Can't I just be a bodyguard?
What do you think, Misha?
May as well. Hire some security after I get glass in my face. They probably won't say anything about it.
Fair enough. We can live with that.
Oh, thank God. I want to dance. I'm not giving them any excuse to lure me in.
I mean, like I said, you'd be there doing the luring, but okay.
You don't get how they work, do you?
I don't know who they is. You confuse me and it hurts.
Damn. And she pats you on the head. So young, so naive. I'm going to go collapse.
You do that, please.
Mr. Honda, you know the rules. When that door is closed, you are to nail it shut. I will break it open in the morning.
Oh my God, Kibo.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be up later. Thank you. Goodbye, Rachel. And she just hugs Renka. And Xiaowei just heads upstairs. You see Honda just like pull out a phone, and then you see Ganta coming with like a small box of nails and a hammer. I'm on it.
I feel like I'm having an aneurysm with these people.
Kunai's gonna walk over to you and she's just gonna, like, put her hand on your shoulder, like, you understand.
This is all fun and everything, but I'm gonna probably head home for the night. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go make sure Fred didn't burn the place down.
Try not to hit yourself in the head on the way out.
Ugh. I guess. She just starts walking slowly. You see her stop as like she's making her way out. Hey, yo, Kunai Breaker starring. Yo, Kunai.
What?
Those two weird people from yesterday are here again, or from the other day.
Can you kick the man in the balls, please? Please?
Yamada? No.
I'm not here.
I would say you could hear it. Like Renka especially can hear it, where it's just like oh hi, yes, you're that Misha person. Don't talk to me. But we heard about the accident today. Shh. I will claw your face off. Now go away. And she just like walks past them. They just immediately like poke their head into the building after Misha leaves. She seems quite rude. They're trying to weasel their way in. I don't know what my NPC tokens are. I really need to make just a generic NPC one. Like, just a sheet so I can drag them. Kunai, you see a very sour-faced woman sticking her head around the corner. And then Renka just turns around. Oh, hello there. Anything we can help you with? And she just gives Renka sort of like a stink face. Oh, you! It's so good to see you, Miss, Starbreaker, as we've heard it's been called now.
Don't talk to me. If I see you anywhere near this building again, I'm calling the cops.
Look, I know we got off on...
Don't talk to me.
You see her just like putting up a smile, and she just waves a hand to leave, and then before she leaves, she stops like near, like behind Honda's desk. Children today don't know how to be polite to their elders. I would be more cautious if I were you. You are talented, but I'm sure that's not going to last very long. So maybe you should, work with someone a little smarter than you while you actually have it in your benefit.
Kunai's actively gripping the edge of the desk. If Yamada's nearby, I'd like him to roll an insight because she's like 5 seconds away from straight up murdering these people.
Yeah, Yamada sees... I need to roll something very specific, though. Okay. Ooh, no, not with that wisdom. Okay. Yamada sees and he puts a hand on your shoulder to stop you from like doing anything. And then still just kind of like doing her work, like not even looking up from the desk. You just hear Renka say very loudly and very like directed at this woman. It's always good for children to listen to their elders, but when the elders are ignorant sacks of shit, it's better for them to just get out of the way. And she looks fucking furiously towards Renka. And Renka just turns and gives her a shit-eating grin. Watch your mouth, little girl. You came into our business. I would watch yours, old woman. And she just gets huffy and then, like, just, like, looks back at you, looks at Renka, looks at Honda, who just looks confused. She sees Ganta coming down with a hammer. See, this was a wasted venture. We'll just try to go get back into Heart Attack's good grace. And just leaves. Then Renka just looks up. Kunai, who was that?
She's going to just sigh, and she's going to just kind of look down and saddened a little bit. They are technically my birth parents.
Wait, I thought Michi was your mom.
She is, trust me. But these are the cretins that gave birth to me.
I didn't know you were... Wait. You know, it does make sense now. You're a Mazaku. You should be part human.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Honda just looks. I just kind of stopped assuming after a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone here is like a little confused. It's, you know why they're confused, but it's fairly evident that nobody here like actively because of Suzaku's wish, nobody here knew you were part human, or it didn't dawn on them to think about it.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Suzaku.
No, you wished for everybody to not remember that.
Just
Well,
about the circumstances of my previous life.
No, that, yeah, in forgetting that, they don't like, they know you're a Mazaku and they know you're human, but it's like, you ever just know something, but then you don't cognitively think about it, and then it just dawns on you, like, oh wait, yeah, that would make sense.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
didn't I realize that?
Yeah, like, did you know that you're breathing right now?
Exactly. It's a weird little fact, but anyway, they're gone. Renka's just finishing up some work. Gaunt's coming back down. That took a lot more nails. I think she's chipping through the wood.
Probably.
Anyway, have you seen Daisuke?
No.
What he's doing?
Fishing.
Let's jump over to Daisuke.
Oh boy.
We're gonna use this map. Alright. Daisuke.
Really?
You
This
begin.
track?
Yep, it's because this is needed. This is a deep spiritual moment you're about to have.
Oh boy.
You see the Seagull Queen riding on Shu's head as he's just walking down next to you. You see Suzaku just kind of like walking with two little seagulls with cups on their head flanking. And Fu is just like actively like pinching the bridge of his nose as you're just walking down a long path.
The Seagull Queen gives a loving peck onto Shu's head.
I like these birds. Can we keep them?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get lice.
Again?
I have double lice.
That means I won't get it. A negative times a negative is a positive. Alright, no, I'm done. Alright. Shu knowing math is where I draw the line here. Daisuke, why are we doing this? Can't we just kill every single one of them and leave?
We can, but they really haven't given us a reason to.
They
I don't really
much
do the
you
whole,
can.
like, I don't really do, like, the whole super murder thing. Like, people tend to get mad.
Come on. Technically, we're brothers. I like doing it. You could too.
Also, you can't kill us. We're fucking awesome.
She raises a good point. Suzaku looks over.
Sounds kind of curious what's bothering them that they want us to beat it for them.
It's probably stupid.
You'll see.
I mean, I kind of don't doubt that. I mean, like, have you seen the wizard?
The
The wizard is no match for this horrid beast.
The wizard just turns its head around 360 degrees.
The wizard is wise but weak.
As you toddle forward through the darkness. This path is long. Longer than you'd expect. Alright. Fu just looks down and he just grabs a seagull by the top of the cup and lifts it up. You. How long is this going to take? What? 10, 15 minutes for a walk? Whoop.
It will take several days.
Wait, what?
You didn't say several days. You said several minutes, didn't you?
Several days.
'Tis a liminal space.
Why did you bring me back, Daisuke?
I'm gonna tell you. This was not the top of the plans when I brought you back.
Zaku just grabs Fu and shakes him. Listen, alright? These valiant warriors have brought us into their domain. They're seeking aid in their fight. If I've learned anything from helping Daisuke in the Dark Tournament, it's you must help those that seem smaller than you. Because usually they do need it. Like,
Couldn't I teach you that?
Where would Daisuke be right now if the powerful Suzaku hadn't had his back?
Probably in critical injury.
He just snaps and points a finger towards you. See? He gets it. No.
I mean, like, you kind of wrecked a lot of people.
Yeah, I do that.
If you succeed on slaying the beast, you shall earn the Seagull Queen's favor. And if you fail, you will earn my hire.
See? Look.
Iron? I don't need any iron.
Shh,
Wait. I do have an ironing board.
Extra iron. Look, we win a prize no matter what. Let's keep going. Suzaku's just picking up seagulls.
The hell kind of prize I can have anyway? I don't want any fish. Well, not this fish. I want to catch my own fish.
We do have diabetic medicine for those low in iron.
Wait. Alright, that actually seems kind of valuable. I mean, have you seen the price of that stuff?
The healthcare here is impeccable.
You see one of the seagulls show you. It's got perfect pearly whites and braces. Not in its mouth though, it's just got some dentures that it's got braces on. And it's holding it up in its little wing.
We have dental and prescription.
Another one comes back with some broken glasses on.
So we do this, we get a bunch of prescriptions, and then what? What do I sell them? I sell them the plum?
Might be the smartest thing you've said, Daisuke.
Well, first you have to buy the progression. You have to buy the. You have
Give
to
it a
buy.
moment. Give it a moment.
You have to buy the prescriptions with your own money, and then you can sell them for even more money.
What kind of kingdom is this?
That is how government works, boy.
But you're birds.
I do not see how this is relevant.
Are you upper world what we call racist?
Hey, we went through a whole bunch of that stuff last arc. We are not getting back into that.
My queen, I believe he is racist.
Bestow him the hat of racism.
Wow,
Still have
wow.
that.
You risk life and limb to help a bunch of demons out. You know, you defend demon kind. And this is what you get from a bunch of seagulls.
Give him the ego badge too.
Daisuke, you get a very pretty hat and a badge. you get a very nice top hat. And you
Wait,
get
what?
and you get a badge that just looks like one of those like one of those junior sergeant badges that kids get in like boxes of cereal.
Okay, this slightly lifts my spirits.
As you guys are moving forward, this is actively dragging on for quite some time. You see, you're just walking down a long path. It's very cool. You can still hear like rushing water, and you're actually surprised that this cavernous area does not seem to be getting flooded in by any means. But you're not quite sure where the hell it is that they're taking you.
Who made these tunnels anyway? These natural?
I made them myself.
How?
The queen is quite powerful.
I am the powerfulest.
Karate masters start cheering for you.
Is it magic?
No, my own hands.
Alright. Pretty good skills.
I know.
The queen is majestic.
I am.
After about, I'd say, a couple hours worth of travel. And yes, I do mean a couple hours.
So, Crumblebum, that family name?
What is a family?
Anywho.
Daisuke, you see, coming from the path directly in front of you, you see another seagull. It looks like just a normal seagull foot soldier, but the cup on its head it looks like it's been torn apart, and it looks like it's limping, using like its little newspaper sword as like to give itself purchase.
A fallen warrior.
Bury him.
Yes, an honorable bury by my queen.
May he rest in peace.
The beast seeks blood, my queen.
The dead can't talk. Bury him.
Yes, of course. And the karate master just comes and like uses a key point to make a hole in the sand, and then just points for the seagull to jump into, and they just cover it. It's not enough to bury it completely. His head is still showing. I'll die here.
Good.
The upper wilderness will kill the beast or die.
'Tis the prophecy.
This beast better not be disappointing.
Mystic prophecy, as foretold on the back of the lucky box.
They will slay the beast and find the prize inside.
Alright, well, now we're talking.
Daisuke, you will go and venture forth to slay the beast. A great adventure awaits you ahead.
Don't you start.
We can get copyrighted. That's why I'm not doing it. But you make your way through the tunnels, and for the sake of like nonsensical conversation, you do spend a day and a half walking.
Good.
You stop. You can do a long rest if you need to. You managed to take a good seagull nap.
You learn of the culture and life ways of the seagulls.
You see them throw you a festival in the middle of the night in the caverns.
They wake you up and put a denture in your mouth. The contract is
Wait.
You have bought the dentures. You must now sell them.
Mission's upper worlder.
They're a day and a half's travel, Daisuke, through this mystical, deep chasm. I'm going to find something very stupid to put on.
Please do. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, Cable. I have a plan for the great beast. Of course you're playing this. Of course.
This'll work.
Wondering when this is gonna pop up.
Put your token right here
Right where on the bottom.
on the sandy
Top.
patch.
The sandy patch.
The sand.
Let's see. Just have to get everybody here.
Oh my god.
You arrive at a beautiful coast. You hear the sound of water rushing. You see through the sky, you see the sun poking through. It's still fairly cool, but it's a comforting type of cool. And you even see Fu looking as though he doesn't want to strangle something for a second when you guys step out. And just immediately, basking in the light.
We pierce the surface. The burning sun boils my red eyes.
Shh. Enough of you, bird. This is actually quite peaceful. Oh no. You see the water begin to rise. I need to find the most destructive metal track Louise has ever made.
Just looking over Suzaku like,
No, I didn't really quite notice in the caves. Are these seagulls albinos?
Rising from the ocean. Vicious, demonic expression on its face. You see
yeah,
I fucking called it! I fucking called it!
Yep, you got it, Newell.
If you
Now-
slay the beast, you will earn the kinkle buttons of bravery.
Now, very quickly before we continue, because we're gonna come back to this fight a little later. Because I want to ask you some specific questions before it, Dan. I would like to give a thank you. This one has been a picture I've had saved for a long time. By my good friend Raphael Alphonse on Twitter. He is a boss for drawing this. Go subscribe to him. Go follow him. Go do whatever it is that you can do for him. Go commission.
Draws really fucking cute D&D art. Like, holy shit.
Love
He draws
that bubbly art
exceptionally
style.
adorable D&D art.
Soft, sweet beans.
Yes.
I am sorry it took this long to use it, but I think it was worth waiting.
Of all places.
I called
It'll
it.
be Daisuke's greatest challenge. we will circle back to that a little later. So this is what's been going on over a day and a half. So good night. The next day rolls over. You're back at the ooh, I'm gassy. You and Matt are in the office. You're waiting for Misha to get there, and Xiaowei is waking up fairly soon. Let me see what's a good track. We could use Smoothie. We don't use it enough anymore. Honda's already gone out on patrol, and Renka's went to school. So it's just you, Matt, and Yamada in the office currently. What you want to do before you think today?
Well, seeing as how things got a bit spicy last time, this time I'm not leaving home without the sword, so I'm putting it around my waist like a belt, like I did sometimes. Like a belt.
Okay. So you're getting your sword all set. Matt, do you have anything you'd like to do today?
I need to go buy a landline.
A landline?
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Because-
phone?
Yeah. Now, hear me out. The reason I need it is just in case someone ever tries to contact people I work for, aka it will just go back to this office. But I want it to be a new and untraceable phone.
Okay. I can give you that one. That's a clever use of time. So I'll say you make your way out. You go to the same electronic shop getting kind of robbed a couple episodes back. You step in, you see You see a very enthusiastic-looking person. Hi there. And how
Yeah.
can I help you, green fellow?
I'm looking for
Oh,
a.
don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You're here for Ultra Megaphone.
What?
Ultra Megaphone, the greatest in handheld phone technology.
No, I'm just looking to buy a normal landline.
Buy a normal landline, please. Normal landlines are. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Puts an arm around you. You see that guy over there? That guy over there with the poor disposition. He wants normal landlines. You, perfect cheekbones, tight abs, good-looking hair, excellent hair. You're gonna have to tell me where you get it done, but not now. This isn't about me. This is about you and getting you signed up for Ultra Megaphone.
I don't want an ultra megaphone. Just give me a landline.
No, I hear what you're saying. You don't want an Ultra Megaphone, but I can see it in your eyes, my friend. You need Ultra Megaphone.
You want me to burn this place down?
Well, the insurance money would help cover my alimony, but that's not here or there. Please, if you really wanted to burn this place down, like I would tell you to burn this place down between the hours of 5 and 7 in the evening, when I'm most likely not here, because I'm picking up my kid from soccer practice while my ex-wife spends my money with her new boyfriend, Richard. 5 and 7.
You have issues. Give me a phone now so I can leave.
Listen, alright, I can't just give you a phone. We are a business here, sir.
Now!
You could buy Ultra Megaphone, or I could give you a landline, but you're gonna have to come back between the hours of 5 and 7 to make sure that, nothing happens to the place.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Please, I'll give you the landline and Ultra Megaphone. Just come back here and burn this place down.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please!
I got my own reputation to think about.
Come on, what do you want? You know what it's like? They live in the building next to mine. I have to hear them being happy at night.
Move then.
Can't afford to.
Sure, you got friends somewhere else you can mooch off of.
I really don't. I've been trying to sell stupid Ultra Megaphone for the last week just to afford getting the alimony check this month so they don't take me to prison.
Maybe that's your problem. You're trying to force people to buy something they don't want when you could just be giving good service to what they do want, and then finding something that they are looking for, but at a slightly higher price and make it sound cheaper.
I can see where I came off as pushy, and I'm sorry, but I could really use the commission if you'll at least just buy the landline here.
I will do that.
Alright. He gets you set up, and he pushes, two things in front of you to, get the landline. One is just a normal payment processing thing where you can just buy it right here and there. The other one is basically an unwritten agreement, just in case, if you want to come back and burn this place down at night.
I just straight up buy the phone.
Well, he's still got enough to pay her. Guess there really won't be anything to eat tonight, but that's okay. I can live off of knowing I had a job well done.
I hate my conscience sometimes. We'll see if I come back later.
You see his eyes light up. You're a good, honest person.
Yeah, I was never here.
Got it. And if you don't mind, can you also hand out these business cards for Ultra Megaphone?
I'm not gonna do that.
That's fair.
You should have known you were getting a pretentious item to sell when it was called Super Megaphone.
No, you see, I almost got super megaphone, but I thought, oh, people wouldn't trust the word super, but they'll like the word ultra. Meanwhile, the guy who booked super megaphone, he's retired. He just slaps his forehead. It's just my luck. Could have sold super megaphone, would have been living it up. No, I picked ultra megaphone.
Just slowly backing out the door.
He doesn't even pay attention to the fact that you're leaving. He just goes and he starts doing this to another customer.
Wow.
But I want you to know, Jack, there was nothing to gain or benefit from that. You just agreed to arson a building. So that's just what you'll do later today, is you gotta burn the building down.
I said maybe. Let's see if I either remember or my conscience changes by then.
Either way, you got a very, very good landline. He sold you a very quality phone at a cheaper price.
You did that because I said I'd burn this place down.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'll take it back to the office.
Take it back to the office, you get it set up. Yama just looks at you. You look tired.
I think I just agreed to arson.
Ooh. I miss Pyro. He just starts going through his papers.
Oh, okay.
You get the landline set up, and for the sake of it, I'll say you managed to get the number associated with it, so if someone were to call looking for whatever you want to call, like this fake agency that you're using, you can give them the office number, but it'll get routed to this phone specifically, or you can give them a number that'll be routed here. So
Okay.
you do have a way to basically keep people from tracing your calls.
And now comes the dumb fun part. I'm gonna sit down at a desk, grab some paper and pens and crayons and start drawing a logo for a fake record company.
So you start doing that. Immediately as you do that, Ganta just walks up to you. He just grabs a piece of paper and he sits down drawing with you too. I don't know why we're doing this, but I like it.
Oh, I'm doing this for work. Well, some of it.
There's a mild little comic you've been working on underneath there.
I was gonna say it was a comic at the side.
While you're sitting there getting the label for the record company, you all hear a loud bang. Like, it sounds like an actual, like, crash, like something just broke heavily. Kunai, you hear it too. New boy, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Someone check that out.
Oh no, Xiaowei's awake.
No, I don't
Okay.
want to.
Goes back to drawing.
You see her come walking down, and she's not wearing what she was wearing yesterday, which was like the dress and the boots and stuff. You see her in like a slim fit black suit, black tie, white undershirt. She's got sunglasses on and her hair tied back up, and she's got the guandao just at her side. So, what do you think? Bodyguard, yes or no?
Yes, but that weapon is way too obvious.
So obvious, nobody would think about it.
Except the police. How have you gotten away with this so far?
Oh, you see her like reach into like the side pocket of like the inner pocket of the jacket. You see her pull out a little spell tag. She just slaps it right on the guandao, and then it's just invisible.
Works for me.
How long does it last?
I take the tag off.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
I always have to make sure I do that at least once when I'm in this city. You could, where I'm from, you could just wander around with that.
Yeah,
But-
sounds pretty handy.
Yeah. I can't make a bunch of those. I only really make one per day. So once I take it off, that's just kind of it.
Why do you want 50? You can't even use them.
50 what?
Not you. Voice in my head.
A voice in your head. Wait, you have a
Yeah.
voice in your head. She immediately leaps over to you. Are you being possessed? Or did you fall into the temptation?
You're a vampire.
Did they look you in the eyes or did they use a spell? They'll do both sometimes.
Not a vampire.
I will be the judge of that.
Do I dare let them take over to explain their self? Fuck it. It just puts the sunglasses on. Mick, you're on.
Well, hello there.
Ah! Nosferatu! She gets the Guandao ready to go.
Kinky, but I'm not into that. Not yet, though.
You know, 5 seconds to explain yourself.
Hi, my name is McLean. I'm a dead person.
That's not gonna help your case.
Or, right, correction. I'm the glasses. I died, and then my glasses became me, and then, I'm here. I don't know, fully well the details. I have a, lamp inside his head and a pool table. It's kind of cool.
She just squints. She does like the I'm watching you look to, like, she lifts up the glasses and points at Matt. Then she lowers the glasses and points at the glasses.
McLean just points at the glasses, then points at her, doing the same thing. And then finger guns, because that's what he can do.
It's a weird place I've decided to work at, but you know what? I could use the money and the exercise. I don't really get why you all have something inside your head or you can talk to other people.
Alright, there's also like 3 other people. Like in his head. It's kind of great. We have parties.
I'm done. And she just like puts
But those 3 other
Matt
people
aside.
turn into weapons. So
Stop talking, glasses. I will banish you.
What? Are you telling me I can't get the chance to eat a cheeseburger?
I'm going to break
I've hung around for this long.
She's getting very aggressive towards the glasses. She's just gonna go, she's gonna stand at post. And then as she's standing there, you see eating a cheeseburger wandering in Misha.
God damn it.
I'm gonna... Kunai's gonna sort of just, like, telepathically message now that she knows that you're working with us. She's gonna be like, we'll get you a burger, don't worry.
Oh no, I can fully talk right now. He can't.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Since I'm currently active and here, I'm going to go ahead and do something that this dog should have done a while ago. I'm gonna go scout out the location. By the way, where the hell am I going?
Park.
I don't know what that is.
I'll give you a ride. I got Fret and Tremor in the car. I gotta take him to work anyway.
All right, that'll work out.
She's just gonna like, she like basically like you know where to go later. She's just like, all right, I'll drop him off, Kunai, and then I'm gonna go. I don't know. I really don't have anything planned. I'm just gonna kind of go there and like destroy the competition.
All right, very quickly, I need to do something. Matt just go. McLean just goes over to the drawing, and then he just draws in like a corner, dinosaur with lasers. There we go.
Dinosaurs with lasers. Now, are they shooting lasers or are they shooting lasers out of their eyes?
They always have to be shooting lasers out of their eyes.
See, we hired the right pair of glasses.
I don't even get paid.
That's a shame. Kunai, pay the glasses.
With what?
Money.
I mean, I'm dead. I don't really need money.
Listen, employees need to be properly paid for the work that they do. We're not a food court. And she just walks off.
Ooh.
I don't get that. But all right.
She just you draw you put the note for dinosaurs with lasers. You go with Misha. She'll give you a ride to the location to take a look at it. And we'll actually go over what you and Matt see momentarily. Kunai Xiaowei is just sort of hanging out around you. She's acting as bodyguard right now. And you see that she is taking her role very seriously. Where people are starting to come into work and they're just like, oh, hi, Kunai. And she will just like step in front of you like, I'm sorry, is there a problem here? sorry, is there a problem here? Problem? Oh, no, continue. Continue on your way. Please don't make eye contact with my client.
Huh.
And then she just
Professionalism.
turns around and she gives you, like, the big thumbs up, like, I'm doing great.
She's just gonna do the thing where you, like, pinch the bridge of your nose and just looks really exhausting.
Oh, you're pulling a foo.
Pretty much.
You're not so different, he and you. You make your way through. Well, not make your way through anything. You just kind of make your way through the people coming through the office. And she's like keeping you at like arm's bay. Yamada does look up though, and before you leave, Kunai. And actually, I would say do this before Matt leaves too, just so you're aware of this as well, Jack. Before you guys head out, it should be noted that there was another arrest made around the area today. Apparently, Renka got them before she went to school.
For what?
Another dude in a suit sounded like skulking around.
Yeah, it's getting a little too coincidental for my liking.
I'd agree. I have Renka and Honda keeping an eye out for everything, but just be careful and watch your backs.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Right, and then from there you would set up your landline, do your logo stuff, then head off with Misha. Yeah. Let's start with you. Where the fuck is the park at? Let me make one small. Actually, let's take a quick break because I do gotta get one little thing set up for it.
Okay.
Everybody, take a break. Go do your parties.
Yeah.
I'm going to be making business cards with my logo on.
I expect a building to be burnt by the end of the session, Jack. You made the promise.
Gonna burn down, megaphone.
Yep, I did promise.
You know what? Actually, while we're on break, there is something fun that we can do real quick.
Talk about the 1-2 alimony payments.
No, that's sad. Daddy. How's the car ride with Sanosuke going?
I'd imagined it's probably going so like you know like it's still pretty awkward. Do you know like the first 10 minutes of the Goofy movie, or let's first 20 minutes of the Goofy movie?
Are you going to Nashville with him?
Yeah. It's like it's currently like I assume it's currently getting to that point where we're starting to get it on each other's nerves in the most mild of ways, and like, but it doesn't get better like in the Goofy movie.
I will say you do get a call, like as you're driving there.
Yes.
Hideki has already gotten there, and you do get a call from Hiroki on his phone, and it's just like, Mr. Tanuki, I have glow stickers. Will you help me put them on my ceiling?
Of course.
And you just hear him cheering happily. And that's the one good moment you have in the car ride there.
My heart.
You'll make your way there soon.
I'm feeling.
Daisuke has his own. Daisuke has his own little trial he needs to go through.
I
How long
have
have we been
something
going
planned. We have been going for only an hour and 20 minutes.
Alright, that's not too bad.
Oh right, it has been an hour and almost an hour. Jesus.
It has.
Wonderful.
I have something planned for the Daisuke part that doesn't involve Daisuke, oddly enough. It's something very stupid. You might appreciate it, even. Requires one dice roll, and if it doesn't work, oh well.
You'll get to the Daisuke stuff. But I just needed to get some just quick stuff set up. Let me see. Alright. So Kunai is not technically here just yet. So while Kunai is getting or doing whatever it is she wants to do to get ready for today, Misha will meet you back here later, but I will show you to the map. Let's put some new music on. You know, it really frustrates me that you can't find a single good, like, concert stage map in Roll20. Like, I have to fucking finagle things as best as I can.
Wait, they seriously don't make them?
I haven't found anything that looks good that's not old medievally. I don't remember what this one is. Let's see. This is groovy, but not it.
How do I feel messing around in both current stories? I mean, I basically have to be given permission in order to do anything with McLean. However, with the other story, it's very fun.
Yeah.
I get to do stupid shit and say stupid things like "What is a family?"
What is a family?
Oh, so okay, kudos to Dan for just immediately just sidestepping that whole question.
You weren't getting any more of that.
I know. I know.
So, Jack, you can put your token right here.
Right where?
Bottom of the map.
Oh.
How does it feel to play as sunglasses?
Fine, you can be a bit,
fun.
be a bit bigger.
I see something evil.
You make your way through this crowd. You see people starting to like get set up, like setting up a stage. You see people coming around, grabbing food. You see a seagull. You don't know what that's about, but you overall you can pretty much roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Investigation. Ooh, 21.
From everything you can tell, you don't see any indication that the studio has any involvement aside from just like funding this. This all seems to be like outside like contractors or people getting this set up. So you're pretty certain there's no tampering going on with this one. This is legitimately just going to be a competition against like another group who you do see on the stage. Let me pull them up. Where are they? And while I did draw one of these, we can thank the lovely Ninja Dan's Funhouse for the other one. I will reveal 100% cream cheese to you guys.
What the fuck is this? Oh no, it's Scar.
A lot of these are ska. I'll say if it's just like Matt and McLean, GB, you can talk instead of text, like because you're in Matt's head.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think I don't think one good song is gonna help win anyone over. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Any ideas on what they should be performing next, or are we just leaving it up to her?
I don't know much about music.
Well, that's why you have me.
I'll then be my guest.
I will. Shame I don't have hands, though. I don't know, maybe I can go to Ebu and get myself a ghost acoustic or something.
No. You know.
Know what, sir? Hey, you must be Matt. I'm Kyle. It's Kile.
Ew.
I can show you to the stage if you're looking to check everything out.
Sure.
Cool. You know, it's fun getting to meet you. It's gonna be my last day. I was fired last night.
Why?
Oh, you know, ineptitude. They say a Kyle in the industry is like a candle that burns twice as bright. It's only there half as long. Anyway, let me show you to the stage. Kyle looks greasy. Don't touch him.
I wasn't going to. I imagined grease.
Is this guy a sentient cheeseburger, or what's up?
Oh, probably.
Wait, he can hear me?
Kyle's telepathic. Anyway. He's not.
Shit, did I say that out loud?
You burped and that slipped out. Anyway, you walk past a group of people. You see a lot of them, like, I will say, like, with your prior investigation too, like, on top of like noticing that this is like a tampered location, a lot of them look like they're here more just because they saw a free concert starting, rather than being like they weren't here to be swayed by any individual. So you can expect a fairly neutral competition here.
Hmm.
What's up with this band?
You see the band sitting up there. You see a guy like holding on to a trumpet. But more importantly, you see what appears to be a woman standing there, and it looks like her hair is like you remember in Chowder how like when they move, like the pattern on their clothes moves?
Oh, it just stays the same, yeah.
Yeah, the pattern on the design in her hair stays the same. It changes as she moves. You don't know how it's happening, but it's you assume Reiki at this point, because if it's not, it's really fucking weird how she's doing that.
Wait, this person's not human, right?
You can roll an Arcana check, and I'll say if you like, Matt can roll an Arcana check with advantage.
I mean, I already have. I bet I'm good in that.
Oh, these are humans. These are 100% pure human.
How the fuck?
That's weird. Humans are weird.
I'm scared.
Cranes their head over. Hey, you got a problem there? You've been staring at us for a little bit.
Oh, no! I'm just sizing up the competition.
Oh, you're the manager for the new people, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So, let me introduce myself. I'm Philly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Not actually a part of the whole band, just kind of filling in. Shive here kind of feels like she could handle the show by herself. I told her no. She told me yes. Compromise is she didn't bring the rest of cream cheese with her. She said she'll do it herself, but I'm just here to play backup.
That confident, huh? Alright.
Yeah. I'm not really interested in idol music. But you do what you
Can
do.
he hear me?
No, he's just, it's just coincidental that it completes or relates to that.
I mean, they can't hear. Anyway.
Paranoid now.
What's your name, green fella?
Oh, my name. Elias Darwin.
Smooth.
Call you Star. It's shorter, and I like saying that.
Okay.
You see, just like walking up and just coughing. Well, I'm sure you know who I am.
Not really.
And I will say, the pleasure is all yours, as she holds out her hand to you.
I have no earthly idea who you are, madam.
Are you old?
I mean, kinda.
Oh. Shut up.
Oh, now you're talking to yourself, of course. The elderly would never know what a popular idol group, especially one led by someone as beautiful, ravishing, and quite talented as me.
But can your eyes light up?
You see her open her eyes, and they do light up.
Oh my.
She's got constant twinkles going on in there.
Well, now I feel inadequate.
Lead singer for 100% cream cheese. Nice to... No, I don't feel like being a shit. It is nice to make your acquaintance. Well, I won't deny I am the best that has ever existed. It should always be noted that new talent is supposed to come out of nowhere. If nothing's around to challenge me, I'll just get stale and old.
So where'd she learn her weird powers, like that weird magic stuff that I saw that those other humans could use? Or are we not supposed to, point out that she's clearly using weird magic?
It's been very nice to meet you both. I hope the rest of the show goes off without a hitch.
Same for you. Like, they're gonna lose, but
I wouldn't count them out if I were you.
I'm not counting them out. Please understand when I say this. And two things. One, Chibi, if you have McLean's sheet, you can roll a perception check. Matt, you can roll an insight check.
Ugh, 10.
Alright, so
We're both just crap all this one.
you'd notice it. It's just a weird visual effect she's doing. She's not actually using like powers to make her hair do that, and it's just some nonsensical thing. The effect may be related to powers, but it's not her doing it. So to her, it's probably just technology doing it. Matt, you can take this at face value if you want. It's up to you to how you interpret it. She looks and she goes, please understand too, we will be winning here, but this isn't to belittle what they're capable of doing. This is just more, I don't lose.
So then why is she the first out of all of the other competitors?
Well, we're not really going in like a variety of, say, skill. It's more reputation.
I'm going to assume that she can't hear me, and that's just coincidence.
I'm doing that to fuck with you, Jimmy. I am doing that to fuck with you now.
Well, I will make sure everything else around here is set and be back with the others.
She just gives you a thumbs up, and she just goes back to getting set. You see her, like, while she is, like, the vocalist and everything, and she's the lead singer, you do see her, she appears to be, like, mapping out the stage. And what you're able to infer from this, at the very least, is she's no stranger to understanding, like, what stage performance means, and she really wants to get a good grasp of what she has access to in terms of space, lighting, and overall, like, layout. That way she can, like, do the best she possibly can. She's
Okay.
actively, like, putting in some pregame work.
So, what's the plan here? Do we got any fun gimmicks or something, or are we just gonna be pure raw talent?
We'll have to find some trickery to add into the
We gotta
film,
have
make it more
something.
pizzazz. Yeah.
Can we summon demons? Is that a thing we can do?
Nothing that will get the populace suspicious.
I mean, visual effects.
Yes, visual. As in
Visual
not
demons.
real.
Oh,
And we have to,
okay.
as much as I'd like to just straight up use our abilities for it, we might have to resort to the manual way for some of them.
Okay. Well, okay. What do we have to work with here? Cameras, lights. What do we have that we can visually get away with?
Whatever we
Maybe
can
it's
come,
like
whatever we can scrounge up before the performance starts.
This is like a
Well,
park. It's
sometimes,
green and shitty looking, but
Roll an investigation check. See what's around.
Ooh, 17.
So most of these are supposed to be done off of pure talent, but you can see they do have certain things provided, like for them, different assortments of strobe lights that you can have, like the crew setup for the specific performance, smoke machines, anything majorly extravagant that you want, you're gonna kind of need to prepare for yourself. But they give you the bare basics to put on like an above average show.
So we can't do anything like that weird darkness thing that was done before. We can't do that.
We really shouldn't.
And glowing tattoos probably wouldn't show up in... What time is it? Is it day?
About 10 in the morning.
Yeah, those wouldn't show up.
Let's see. I have an idea we can use the smoke machines for.
Alright, I'm listening. What you got?
Well, low-lying fog, obviously, to start it off. And maybe a tiny bit of magic to whip up some small tornado-like structures.
Actually, you know what? If we can get some more fog going in, then it makes strobe lights actually work.
During the day, yes, it would. Use those to our advantage, I think. I don't know why I'm still doing that accent for. Jesus, makes me stuffy sounding. But if you can have any more ideas, throw them my way.
Anything like pyrotechnics or something we can use?
Only
No.
some minor ones at the beginning, because this is
Right.
you don't want to
You don't want to blow the load, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Park safety. Park safety. Right.
If we do go for the bigger stuff, we'll have to have some people on standby around the stage area itself.
Why?
So no fires get out of control.
You act like that's a bad thing.
It is in this situation. We're trying to win, not start fires and then have to pay exorbitant amounts of money.
Well, you have to pay for when you start a fire? Usually people thank me.
Yes, you have to pay, especially if it's in a place it's not supposed to be.
Well, that's lame.
You're an idiot, but what's new?
And you're me, technically.
No, you're me.
Potato, potato. Anyways, you know trees? Those are things, right? They're around.
That's why I'm saying we'll use the wind to our advantage as well, if any of us can make that happen.
You got like wind magic or something? Or just like a leaf blower? I heard that those are popular.
Only the dumb foxes around could have used them.
Do we have any like illusion magic or something? We can always make like leaves falling. Oh, that could be kind of neat. Kinda.
Naoki sneezes in the distance.
Let's see, what do I have? I can make some moving lantern lights in the background. I can only make 4 of those.
Those wouldn't pick up too well, but it would at least look like a little more interesting and different.
How thick are the trees, like, behind the stage part?
They're not like blocking out light completely, but they do offer like a fair bit of like shade, so the top brush is actually fairly like dense. It's you can like obviously seeing like the way this park is set up, like the park is a lot bigger than this. This is just a sort of like sectioned off area that they did.
Yeah.
So the park itself is actually much larger than this.
We could just have those in the background floating through the trees.
That could work.
I don't really have many illusion stuff. The only big one I have is something that kind of puts everyone into a hypnotic state, and I can't use that.
Do it.
No.
Going back to sleep. Ryzen grumpily tries to get you to do something fun, and then he goes to sleep when you say no.
We'll wait till bigger shows for that one.
Maybe
It's a
we
good
should've
idea.
bought
In
that-
fact, we can make it better too.
Maybe we should have bought that ultra megaphone the man was trying to sell us.
Ultra Megaphones was a great idea.
It really was not. I can
Burning
see
the place down is also still a good idea.
I can see a lost cause when I see one.
He basically said we could take whatever we want as long as we set off fire.
I mean, we can take whatever we want if we go back to set the fire anyway.
That's the idea.
Besides that, I don't think I have anything else that could actually help. I don't have any big illusions yet.
We'll have to ask the others to see what they got.
Yeah. I think we should head back and start asking them.
Think we can get the security girl to do some like sick flips or something? I don't know. That might look neat.
If she's supposed to be security, it'd be better if they were stood off to the side.
What, you don't tell your security to do weird things just because it's fun?
I don't have security.
Oh right. Not popular.
So
No, I was poor until a couple months ago.
Shame.
Misha gave you a ride here, so by the time like you take your time to scope out the stage, I'll say Misha would have like done what she needed to do, picked up Kunai and Xiaowei, and then been on her way back over here. So, a little past like about an hour or so has passed, and Kunai, you can add your token to the map, and Misha and Xiaowei will be with you.
Yay. Wow.
She's just immediately like taking post like right here, just keeping watch for people. Misha just wanders in. Misha's actually changed clothes.
Hey.
It's a little different what she's wearing. It's still somewhat similar to her normal attire, but you can see that she actually does have like a shirt on underneath. Like she has a Cosmic Meltdown shirt that she must have either gotten made or gotten somebody to do for her real quick.
Hey, nice.
We leave Tempo alone for a little while. She'll do something for you. She's good at stuff like this.
Yeah, maybe she could get a job in it or something.
Tempo can't work.
Yeah. Give her some time. Maybe she'll figure it out.
Anyway, so are these the ones?
Yep.
That they are. Also, watch that one's hair when she moves. Also, before you take into consideration, they're both human.
That's weird. You would think, the way that place stunk of Yoki, you'd think they'd have demons coming out the wazoo.
No kidding, right?
Misha just starts wandering up the stage, seeing them prepping, and she just like looks her up and down. Chive looks Misha back up and down, and they're just like staring at each other. I already don't like you. Feelings mutual. Just they're locked eyes and they're looking angry.
Oh boy.
Out of the corner of your eye, Matt, you do see Kyle coming back. Hey, whenever you guys are ready, we can actually start this thing up. We got a fairly large crowd here. We got everybody here. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
Give us a good 15 to 20 minutes.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna go call my Aunt Matilda. I'll be back. Kyle
Ew.
wanders off. I don't
Ew.
know what that. He has an Aunt Matilda. He's just calling to make sure she's happy.
Oh no. That's because he's still greasy.
He slides across the ground like a penguin.
That,
He gives Misha a wink, and she's like, "No, okay."
that's Lino's thing. Don't take it from him.
Where do you think Lino learned it from? who do you think taught Lino Nen?
Implying that Lino wouldn't have been the teacher himself.
No. Lino's weird, but Kyle teaches the weird.
We're gonna have a debate about this, which one of our characters is weird or Cable, and I don't want to sidetrack the session.
Save it till after. Save it till after.
Some other day, then. Anyway, 15 to 20 to get set up. Kunai, you get all ready to go up on the stage. Misha's getting herself set up too. Wait, so how's this going then? What was it? Hive? Chive? How's this going? You guys go first, and then we perform after you. Save the best for last. And she just starts like laughing. Oh, they really didn't inform you what you were doing here today, did they?
No, but I'm good at improv.
Well, I should hope so. We're going on at the same time.
Fantastic. I can work that.
Rap battle, go.
It falls down to whoever can keep the crowd enthralled with them more. I'd be a little bit worried if I were you. No one knows who you are. At least they're familiar with us to some degree. You see her stretching. You see her sort of like testing out like... It looks like they have something set up over to the side that Philly is like rigging with. And overall, Kunai, if you want to get on the stage.
Okie dokie.
So, I'd be prepared if I were you. Keep them enthralled. You'll know how this works. When they're cheering for you, that's when you'll see.
Nice advice from the competition.
As I told your manager, I don't think you're terrible. I just know I'm better.
No.
I don't have a custom track for them, unfortunately.
They're the first band. They don't deserve custom track. Yeah.
You see Philly's hat? He deserves it.
No, if anything, he deserves to be slapped.
There's a seagull in the audience too. They're having fun. But 15 to 20. In that time, is there anything that you want to do before we get this started?
Make sure the fog machine is set up and doing the low level dry ice fog across the stage.
Okay. So, what I will say with this is, with the fog machine rigged up, I'll say that you have a couple uses of it for the entire performance track. I'll give you 3 uses of it for the entire performance. When you use it, it can either be used to give advantage to a specific role by making a bit more of a showy spectacle, or you can use it to increase sort of like the audience engagement. So basically, how this is going to work is you're going to be doing contesting performance checks, Noodle, okay?
Okay.
But they're going to be group checks, so you and Misha are going to have to break a DC. When you break that DC,
I have
you will
something.
then roll in...
I have something stupid in mind, Cable, because I do know minor illusion.
I know, but let me finish explaining the rules.
Okay.
You're going to do contesting checks against cream cheese. If you win, you roll another one, which is a group check. With that, it will determine what you would roll for a dice to get more of the audience engaged and see how they're cheering for you. You need to reach basically a threshold of 100. Currently, you start off at 40. Cream cheese starts off at 60 though.
I don't like disadvantage.
People know who they are. They don't know who you are. So cream cheese has a bit of an edge on you right now, but you gotta outperform them. So anything you do throughout this entirety of it, if you can think of some way to give yourself advantage and you can really explain it to me the right way, I will give you advantage on certain things. Jack, you're there to help out too with advantage if you want to do stuff. No bard if you want to start throwing magic around there. Be hesitant of anything that you do. Xiao Wei can assist in little things if you want to tell her to do stuff. But for the most part, this is just going to be a band battle. Find a different track. I think this one was good. Let me see. Nope, that was not what I wanted. That's too somber. No. I don't remember what fucking track I had set for this. Nope. It's too intense. Hold on, I'm just trying to find a track. Anybody got a recommendation for something?
Nope.
Who's fucking me on these shots thing? That might work. This will just be what we have to use for right now. There's stuff planned for the other ones, just not for these ones. Alright. You see Kyle get greasy. He starts whipping his hair around as like a greasy ponytail, slaps everything in the audience.
Oh.
And then he runs up and he hugs you, Matt.
Oh.
Alright, everyone. We've got 100% cream cheese here. You know him, you love him. Led by the one and only Chive. And she just starts like fucking making a showy spectacle. People are cheering. As it comes down to the other side, he holds up his hand, and we have newcomers here. They are known as Cosmic Meltdown, led by One Star Breaker. Now, show them your love, show them which one you love more, and let's get this started. And let me see. Alright, so first one is going to be, I'm going to roll Chive and Philly. New, I want you to make me a performance check.
Okay. 17.
17 with 27, so you and Misha together have a 44, I believe. And I have to not close Misha's sheet out. Fuck. Let's see. So 44 versus 17. That's a 40, so you do win.
Yay.
So, as you guys begin to start playing and you start getting into it, you can see that both Chive and Philly know what they're doing. Like, this isn't actively, like, they're putting a lot of effort into it. And Chive really does have the crowd engaged, but you and Misha together just manage to, like, pull more of the attention from the crowd. They stop, like, cheering for Chive as much as they see you over there. I want you to make me... Let me see... Alright, so I need you to make me another performance check. You and Misha together.
Okay. Remember when I said I wanted to do something, Cable?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. I'm going to minor illusion, basically what I recall to be Hiei's Dragon of the Darkness Flame. And when I'm basically going to do a death growl and make it look like it's the dragon that's like growling at people.
Okay. Roll performance check. You're not going to get advantage on it, but there is something else that's going to happen from that.
Okay. 15.
Nat 20 from... Okay, well then two things are going to happen from this. Because Misha nat 20, then with Misha's nat 20, she meets the DC by herself. So, you start performing out, you and Misha have like this dragon appearing. You just see like its maw opens up as it roars. Misha starts actually echoing like her own abilities through it as well. So you're giving the death growl, she's giving like a sonic wind coming from it. And it just leaves the crowd in like stitches, like just fucking like on the edge of like their seat for the proverbial sense of saying. And they're a little bit confused as to how in the hell you're doing that. But they're rolling with it because it looks cool as shit. I'm gonna do one more thing. Alright, Xiaowei doesn't notice anything. Alright, so typically only one of you would do this, but I'm gonna roll a d20 for Misha. Kunai, I want you to roll me a d20.
Okay. 8.
So 7 plus 8 is 15.
Okay.
Alright, you add 15 to your audience score.
Okay.
So you're at 55 now. Alright. Go for another roll. Let's see what you got compared to these two. Chive's gonna kinda...
14.
So 14 plus...
Damn,
39.
Misha. She is pulling on weight today.
Alright, so while that's going on, Chive's gonna see it. Chive's gonna gesture to Philly to sort of like hit the thing with his foot, and you see like lights appear underneath her as they just start like going, and it causes her hair to like sparkle in multiple different directions. Like she's lighting up like a minute, like it looks like she's glittering and she's just like performing and dancing. And I'm gonna give her this roll with advantage. That's her one use of that. 29 both ways.
She's pulling a Rocky Kiryu.
But he nat one.
Yay!
So his foot slips and he ends up turning the lights. Well, actually, I'll roll a d100 see how bad it is. All right. No, the lights weren't set up properly, so the lights just go out. She only sparkles for a bit of a second, so it's not enough to fucking keep everybody engaged. Unfortunately, they're still focusing more with you with having the dragon floating around.
If I see that, I'm gonna swoop in with some more fog on my end. Because as soon as someone fumbles on one side, that's perfect. I'm just swoop in.
Okay. So you want? What do you want to do? Do you want to help them give? Do you want advantage on their next performance roll, or do you want to add to the engagement score?
I'll give advantage for this one.
Okay. So Kunai and Misha can roll this next one with advantage.
Yay.
Performance.
20.
29. So yeah, Noodle, roll me that d20, girl.
I'm almost solid 50.
What the hell? It's a nat 1, pretty much.
It's in that one. You're at 56. One person sees it and goes, yay.
Someone likes that fog machine.
Kyle likes it.
Ugh, that doesn't count, man, if it's Kyle.
Stinky Kyle.
Alright. Go again, Noodle. This is getting intense. Chive's getting pissed. But it's not like she's angry at you, she's just angry at herself for fumbling. So she's gonna put it in a little
Wow,
more
my
effort.
rolls are shit.
Can Misha save you? 29, that's the lowest you guys have rolled. 29. So 16 from Chive. Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Chive and Philly managed to take it this round. So you're a little off put by the fact that Kyle is like on your side. So I'm gonna have them roll their performances again. 50. That's not good, Chive. No, they don't beat the DC. So unfortunately, because they don't beat the DC. Let's see. They only add a 3 to their audience score. So if you fail the DC, you roll a D4. If you pass, you roll a D20. So, go again, Kunai.
Okie dokie. 17.
That is 42. Oh, Chive nat 1. No, even with a nat 1, like, she slips. Like, she slips on stage. Let's see how bad it is. Oh my god, that's max severity. Oh my god. How do you calculate falling damage?
Ooh.
It's usually depending on how many feet they fall. It's like, I think it's a
D6 per 10.
Yeah.
D6. Alright, so I gotta roll a 1d6 because she does slip and fall off the stage, and the stage is 10 feet in the air.
Oof.
That's not good. That's 1/4 of her health.
Ooh.
So, as things are going, Chive slips off the stage, and you see her hit like the sort of side part of the walkway up. And as she gets up, she looks furious at the fact that she's messing up so bad on stage. She's missing a front tooth, and she is bleeding.
Oh
Poor
my
baby.
god.
You see her just like wipe her face. She spits the blood, and then she just like hops back up on the stage, and like gets back into her zone. But you and Misha can roll the thing.
More fog! Whew.
More fog. Do you want the advantage or do you want the audience score?
Advantage.
Yeah, throw the advantage again.
Okay.
23.
28. Alright, Noodle, roll me that d20. Actually, for that was max severity, so I'm gonna give Misha a d20 on this too.
Finally, something above a 10.
Okay, with Chive fucking up, you guys add 24 to your audience score. That puts you at 80.
Damn.
So you only need to get the crowd on your side a little bit more. Like, Chive just like turns her head, and you see her like nod as like Philly like goes and he starts like hitting a bunch of lights with his feet, and you see off towards the side like and Xiaowei didn't notice them, unfortunately. You see as Chive sort of goes, she starts moving towards the center of the stage. She has like lights sort of trained on her. She's still like somewhat bleeding, but it looks like she's not even focusing on that. Billy just sort of like goes into the back and like lets everything shine on her. She begins, and then you just see him like launching off like fireworks. And they're designed to like go in like the colors that like for some reason her hair is moving in that pattern as well. And this is the last big one she has for an advantage. 29 for her. And 18. So that is... She's got a... So you and Misha together need to beat a 47, Noodle.
Oh, great.
Did you roll?
No, I was looking at what Chibi was typing. Performance. No!
Oh, it's a heaven or hell roll. Alright, No, even if I gave you advantage, you still wouldn't beat it. They still beat you up by just a little bit.
Aw.
So I'm gonna give them the check this time.
Abel,
Yes.
I'd like to assist.
Go ahead. What would you like to do?
The thing that is always necessary about any good performance, not only is the visuals, but also a good backing to it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
McLean's gonna belt out some music with his 11 in performance.
You know what? I'm gonna give you one McLean mulligan per contest.
Per contest.
Yeah, per band fight. Kunai, as you nat won this, and I also rolled very low severity on this too for you. Before anybody can notice anything, I'll say like you telepathically hear McLean telling you to make the dragon's mouth move. Chibi, give the vocals from the dragon. Roll an 11. Roll your performance. I like the idea of a McLean mulligan.
Fuck off, dude.
So, Cable, are you familiar with a little band called Tenacious D?
Am I familiar with Tenacious D?
Yeah.
There was almost a band that they were gonna fight called Wonder Boys.
Well, then you should already kind of know exactly what's going on. Did not mean.
Alright, you master exploded this shit.
Yeah, we're master exploding. Do I need to roll performance?
Yes, you do.
This is 17.
That bumps them up to a 50, so you just egg out Chive and Philly. And Misha got that nat 20, so Chibi, I want you to roll me a d20 this time. Chibi and Misha. If Misha gets over a 12,
There is one person.
you are at a 99 for audience score.
Jesus Christ.
You only need to win one more round. But that uses up your McLean mulligan for this turn, for this contest. Kunai, give me your final performance check. Hopefully,
Thank God.
45. Can Chive and Philly beat 45? I don't think they can. He'd have to get a 31. Nope. All right. So, for the sake of it, you can roll your last audience performance score, but no matter what, you're rolling at least a d4 and you only need one. So you are going to win no matter what.
Alright.
See how much.
You want to
get.
flavor how you win this?
Basically gonna have just the dragon coil around me and Misha and then just vanish.
The dragon coils around you, it coils around Misha, and then as things go, it just like goes up into like just an explosion of like smoke and flame. And then
I can help with that. I start putting the fog up higher and higher, and then like once it's like covering them, I just like tell them to shoot off the stage so it looks like they vanished for the extra effect.
They vanish. So immediately with the extra effect, as you guys like disappear off the stage, the crowd is like aghast, and then immediately like where you guys are, you see Xiaowei just start using like tags and like putting like sacred flames near you, so you guys are just illuminated by this silvery light. And she can control them, so she's not gonna burn the forest down.
Okay, thank God.
But you guys are just illuminated by like a silver light, and then Kyle just looks. Well, I guess there's really no contest in who won that. It was Cosmic Meltdown. So sorry, cream cheese. Better luck next time. You should see an orthodontist. She throws her shoe at Kyle.
I'm gonna go do something though. I'm gonna go talk to Chive.
1 sec, I'm gonna change the moose up. Let's throw on double. see her just like shuffling her hair, and she's like,
Here, take
Alright,
this. Take. She's gonna toss her one tier 1 healing potion.
Is this juice?
Something like that. Think of it as an energy drink.
Yeah, I'll drink it later.
I recommend you
fine,
drink it now. It's very good for your health.
Listen, you won. Fair's fair.
I don't have to be
But
sore
you're
about it.
You're under an obligation there, Missy. And she just points a
No,
finger at
you really look like you ate shit. I would have stopped right then and there, but
No, she's saying you're under an obligation here. If you beat me, you aren't allowed to lose to anyone else, okay?
I wasn't planning to.
Good. As far as things go, that effect you did was kind of... It was pretty cool. I won't deny that. Philly, we need to figure out how to rig something up like that. He just looks and it's like, I'll figure it out later. But she's just like... You see her just like taking a deep breath. And she just looks down. Well, I'm gonna go find my tooth. And she just starts like walking off the stage.
From the side of the stage. Found it!
Oh, you're an angel. And she grabs it from you. And as she like walks down, like Xiaowei just looks at her. For what it's worth, still competing after losing or taking a bit of an injury like that is commendable. Oh, thank you. And she just kind of like smiles at her. But Chive seems to be packing up her stuff. She looks over towards you and Misha. She gives you guys like the peace sign as she just starts to head out.
Nice.
You have beaten your first band.
Yay.
The crowd's all over you at this point. Like, as you and Misha start walking like back down from the stage, everybody's coming over to you like, "Oh my god, that was so impressive! Oh, you guys are great! Sign my stomach!"
Okay, give me a Sharpie.
They hand you a Sharpie. You're just signing stomachs left and right. Misha's just she's signing random body parts. Like, I'll sign your ear. I'll sign your toe. I'll sign your lip. Fun.
5,000 yen signature.
What do you think? I'm stupid? Here's 6,000. He just puts it down in front of you.
Nice work, boss.
Back, roll me a D100.
Oh, okay. 46.
Alright. Multiply 46 by 5,000.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, you walk out of this with 230,000 yen.
Oh my god.
People were into it. They were paying big money for it.
I'll split this up 3 ways as soon as we get back.
Yay! I like money.
You guys made a hefty little chunk. Can somebody give me an ETA on time?
ETA? Are we arriving somewhere?
Yeah. I just need to know time.
We on for 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Okay.
This is where it ends. You know, this is one of our shorter sessions, so don't even worry about it.
It's not ending yet. I just needed to... Since I'm not streaming, I can't see how long we've been going for, and I just need to, like, actively know how long things are moving.
Gotcha.
So... No, you guys you have a fairly good show. Things have been going, like you... Pretty much you hang out with the crowd here until it starts to get a little later in the evening. Then you see Misha sort of, like, just sort of walk off. And she's just, like, basking in the glow of, her first good performance in the human world. And even Chive and Philly are still hanging around if you want to talk to them.
I'm just off by myself. Maybe I could do this as an actual sidekick.
You're not too bad at it, Matt. You seem to understand how the talent of the human world works.
Well, I have technically lived here my entire life. Lives. suppose.
True. You live in the human world long enough, even you still can't completely understand how a lot of it works. Kelly's just like looking around. Still don't trust big performances like this.
This wasn't a big performance.
What do you mean this wasn't a big performance?
This was one of the smaller ones.
You people are just leaving yourself open for them. These types of things attract them in large groups.
And yet we haven't had any cases here.
That's because I'm good at what I do.
You know, I can't argue with that.
No, that is seriously because why I'm good at. Because I'm good at what I do. Why I'm even here in the first place. There's been a weird influx of them lately.
A vampire?
Jiangxi specifically, but the other non-typical types that you would see, it's more. I grew up with vampires dealing with them for the most part. They're what I enjoy killing the most because they're assholes. But it's more anything that enjoys or derives its power from draining life from another creature, typically a living being. Those are what I'm more suited to take out. And there have been a weird influx of them for a while now. I'm not really sure what they're related to. All I know is, partially this probably feels like the best way to lure them out, but it also feels dangerous because if they're not vampires, then I don't know how to track them as easily.
I mean, that's where the rest of us come in.
Yes, you're all competent. You're good kids. She just pats you on the head.
How old are you?
As far as you can tell, 33.
How old do you think I am? No, seriously, because after all this time, even I haven't been able to piece it together.
I would say you're about, what, 23?
That's what I tell people.
33 is what I tell people.
Then we should leave it at that.
Yes, indeed. And you see her just, like, lean back. Anyway, they seem to have done well. They're not vampires, so I don't have to worry about killing them.
No, I could tell they were just human. Even though that one has very weird hair.
Yeah, it feels strange. There's a bit of stuff on them.
Maybe it's that building that they're all coming from.
No,
That's
you didn't pick it up?
Huh?
Remind me again what your check was, Jack, when you rolled Arcana on them earlier.
That was, I think, a 27.
27.
Oh,
I
no,
want you-
29.
29. Okay, then I want you to roll one more Arcana with advantage on this one. This one's specific.
Arcana now.
Okay. Sorry, the DC for this was actually very high, so I needed you to get it.
I'm good with Arcana.
Chive and Philly definitely are 100% pure human. Like, there's nothing about them that's not human. There is Yoki on them.
So there's something on them.
I felt it earlier. It was a bit more potent while they were on stage performing. But it seems like it's calmed down since the show ended.
Yeah, so they're definitely being affected by something.
Whatever it is, it seems to get more active while they're performing, or immediately before or after a performance begins. I couldn't tell you. They're human, so I can't do anything about it. Yamada's orders specifically, if you want that Naoki, I think his name is. If his goal of having the barrier to the Makai taken down is to be, enacted properly, humans can't just go dying left and right on our watch, or else it's not going to look good. That's why there's a bit of an issue with what Kunai did. We'll address those things as they come.
We should probably have someone at least keep an eye on them for a while after this.
I think we're the someones who are supposed to keep an eye on them.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Who's with the job territory? We'll keep an eye on them. Good, I need you to make me a perception check.
Perception, I'm at least good at that. 15.
You see amongst the crowds of people there, like, cheering, you see some people, like, who are wearing, like, it looks like they've hastily written Starbreaker on a t-shirt, but they're kind of going crazy, and they're, like, they look like they want to, like, approach you more just to, like, talk and stuff. Do you want to let some people near you, or do you want to, like, keep your distance for a minute?
Keep my distance for a minute. No one knows.
Alright.
I'm going to take a minor page out of Xiao Hui's book and be like, I don't know who's in the crowd.
Do you want to do anything with this crowd out here?
Fuck, I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to, I'm just asking. If there's nothing you want to do, then, like, I'll just double check again with Jack. Is there anything else you'd like to do while you're still here?
No.
Okay. So, I'll say you guys can make your way back to the office at this point. Like, a little bit more time has passed, like a couple hours have gone by. And in the interim, Misha's gonna head off and just actually head home. Xiaowei is just going to be looking. Like, as Xiaowei gets back in, like, well, I'd say that was a job well done. We at least know that we're proud. I really couldn't tell you what was going on, but you guys won your first band thingy. That's something to be, you know, proud of.
I do agree.
I suppose the next step would be either to make our way back to wherever their base of operation is, or do you want to hold out for another band?
I think we ought to scout out the base.
Well, shouldn't be too hard to do that. We just have to find a time we can get in there and get out without being seen. But for now, managing is tiring me. I'm going to go to bed.
Fair enough.
Call me if you need me. And you see her just, like, rubbing her eyes. Yamada's just looking. So Matt, you said you felt just a bit of Yoki on them?
Yeah, it seemed to get stronger during the performance too. There's something weird going on here. We need more information.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what this could be, but it might be something worth looking into. Like, it might be worth following up with them, maybe at a later time. Like, them specifically, see if you can find anything on them. Whatever you do, try not to let them know that that's what you're looking for. Or at the very least, if they're aware of it, they could alert someone. If they're not aware of it, it could put their lives in danger. Anyway, I think we should all probably just get some sleep. I don't get your youth and your loud music, but it's tiring me out.
I don't get the music either.
You guys, like, chuckle, laugh, do whatever it is you do. Kunai, you gonna go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. And Matt, I assume you're gonna head home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a map for this, but As you make your way back, you go to open the door, like to just basically go back into your home. It's open. Like it's the door is not closed completely, and it's like it looks like it's a little off the hinge.
I'm immediately getting the remnant out. I'm not going to change it into anything yet, but it's in hand. And I'm only going to creak the door slowly.
You creak the door open slowly. You take a look around the inside. It is a mess in here. Like, stuff is knocked over. Some of the furniture is broken. It looks like some of the things around here have been, like, intentionally shattered. There was a struggle here. Roll an investigation check. You start running through the house. You start looking around for everything. Like, it's not quite clear to you what happened just yet. See if I have anything I can just throw in the background, so it's not dead quiet. This will work. It's not quite clear what has happened here just yet to you, until you like really get a sense of like why would somebody even. And then McLean says the "oh shit, did they get ogre?" And as he says that, you see sort of on like the bedroom door just like a note taped there. It says, "Congratulations on the successful performance. Looking forward to your next show." And then it just, you see in like very nice, like beautiful letters at the bottom, just says manager.
I'm going to slowly walk downstairs to the front door, and without even fully thinking about it, while walking out, I disintegrate the door.
Oh no, you need that. Really quickly, I need to jump over something else real quick while this happens to you, Matt. Good eye.
Yes.
About 1:30 in the morning when you get a call. Well, actually, no, not 1:30 in the morning. Sorry, it's like maybe about like around the same time this is happening to Matt, which is maybe about like 45 to an hour afterwards. You get a call.
What? What is it?
Misha.
What's going on?
All right, we're gonna burn down a building tonight.
Which one?
Stupid idol place. Yeah, nobody's seen Tempo for a little bit, and there's a note here when I got back.
Kunai looks visually angry.
Yeah, you need to do something about this, or I'm going to kill everyone in there.
Trust me, I'm just about the same.
And Misha foaming at the mouth a bit. Like, you can hear Misha, like, audibly angry through the phone. And on the other side of town, Matt just disintegrated his door. And on the not other side of town, Daisuke stands face to face with a massive undersea beast. And Naoki faces the greatest challenge of them all. Traffic.
I thought it was going to be another flat tire.
Oh my
Him and Sanosuke have gone to Lester's Possum Pals, because it's the only place they could find to get food this late in the evening. But
Don't you want to be a hanging from a tree?
Is one of
With-
the possums there named Batty?
Yes.
I
Wait.
want to do a bit really quick with
By all means. By all means.
involving Sir Crumblebum.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, where? Upper world of food.
What do you want, Bird?
Would you like infinite power?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, so since he's consenting, I grapple him and then I throw him towards the octopus. Go get it!
I hate all of you. And that's where we're gonna end with Fu flying towards the octopus.
To be honest, even I would have seen that one coming.
We end with Fu flying towards the octopus. Matt in a very sort of not good place. Kunai's dealing with a frantic Misha. And we will see what happens next time.
Yay! Bye!
Bye!